It's a really compelling matchup. It has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Get us underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial in kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. What a move into open space. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
To the single back. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with him to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Makes a quick catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 20, inside the 10, takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Bama.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick six in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
Point after, knocked right through. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Quick throw out front, complete. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running out of time in the pocket, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Inside the 20. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires quickly to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Bruins move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Snags the quick throw. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go at the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Bruins. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's an out route, the catch made. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down after that previous play. offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Making people miss. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Again, nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They keep him off balance with a run. They stop him right at the 24. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Design quarterback run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A quick throw to the right. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Now that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he takes it at the 40. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. To dart right down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
The Bruins line it up with 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. There's the handoff. And they'll get him down that time. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout or they check him out. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 15. He's in the clear. Past the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Moves out of the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Touchdown, Bama! They are pouring it on now.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Here's that defense shifting again. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Winston. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Oh, what a grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll ride the back again here. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, tied. They continue to roll up the score.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
52, UCLA, 27.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
59, UCLA, 27.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
They failed to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the back now goes in motion. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll throw it now. Short throw complete to the tight end. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, you can can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Chewing clock with the running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Second down and goal.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
66, UCLA, 35.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Winston. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bama. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score Alabama 73, UCLA 35.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.